Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings. I am your host, Flying MacGuffin, and we are going to first off talk about my delay. I got a new computer, and I had a few issues with recording and recording software with it, as comes with having to use a new operating system. So, yeah. We are now back, and pretty much the only suggestion I got was to do a reconquista of our homeland of Brittany. The only problem I can see with this is this province right here is owned by Denmark. Now, I don't see a problem with fighting Denmark. We could beat Denmark, but sending troops, a million miles to fight Denmark doesn't seem like a good idea. I could get the king title without that, and that would probably be the last one I would get anyway. But we could start with these two, because I'm kind of worried about them being under the control of the Muslims anyway, and this is controlled by France. So we could get the king title with just these, but we would eventually want the rest of them. And France is getting pretty big, pretty powerful. We're probably still stronger than them, but this is definitely something I can do. It's better than fighting the Pope or Byzantium or something. Now, I still kind of want to fight these guys, and also I'm going to keep an eye on our Syrian abilities, our Syrian provinces, to check on our ability to invade them. We have kind of gotten our foothold on Mesopotamia, but yeah, 4 of 27. 5 of 20. But see, if we captured these two provinces, then we'd be, a third of the way there, and actually like half of the way there for just the king title. But we want everything because that's what we want. So let's check our situation a bit. It's been a couple of weeks. Minus 1.1 reputation. That's not too bad. Well within our self-prescribed limit of 2. Doesn't look like we've got any rebellious guys. We probably do, considering all these guys are loyalists. There we go. Okay, he's not very strong though, so I'm not really worried about him. Check Cairo. Let's check out our... So Conan here is our heir apparent. Next in line is Joseph here. Okay. We're 54 years old, so we're on the edge of maybe being in a dangerous place, Edwin. But, he's not that bad. His intrigue is higher than ours. His diplomacy is lower, which definitely is a detriment, especially for doing the maintaining of the empire. I don't really care about his martial stat. Martial stats are very important, don't get me wrong. It's just not quite as important as it should be for the style of play that I do. More often than not, when I send the king to do something, he's just kind of having weight of numbers behind him. So, and his stewardship isn't too bad, so, while it is lower than ours. A lot of our stats are actually from our traits, and he doesn't have that many. So, really we're looking at, getting rid of trusting, maybe, getting rid of deceitful, although deceitful does increase his intrigue. We're kind of built for having, a 10 or 12 intrigue anyway, so it's not really that important. So anyway, let's kind of get down to business. We don't have to grab titles for these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it run until the end of the year to build up a bit more money because it's going to be expensive. As you can see, yeah, we start losing money if we just pull up the Alexandria province. Now, we probably won't even need the Alexandria province because, yeah, 2,000 dudes. And we'll probably lose about a third of them to attrition before we get there. But that's not really the point. Yeah, and we could probably take out both of these in one swoop if we really wanted to. The point is, though, is that I don't want to... It'll take a long time for them to get there, which will make, drop. So I probably will end up using either the Tunis regiment, which will probably be more than enough, or the Alexandria regiment. Yeah, this is more cavalry than they have army. So I'll probably end up using Tunis, the Tunis regiment. What else do we have? Got a girl from our dynasty to marry off. Alright, I'll do that off screen and be back when something interesting happens. Okay, we've laid claim to the county of Sane, which I was unaware was disloyal. Yes, he's not even disloyal to us. He's disloyal to Crusader, one of our cousins. Or something. One of our nephews. Because this was our old king. So, sort of. It's our grandfather or something. Yeah. So we got a claim on this now. Alright, now we have a chance to promote our illustrious father to sainthood. Oh well. Yeah. Let's see if he got it. He did not. So, yeah. Kinda what I expected, so... Whoa, actually. Crusader is our uncle. So... Which is funny because he's only a couple years older than us. And yeah, that's how things work, so... back to the game. Okay. We are into January of 1284. So, it would be a good time to leave now, because of hospitaliers, because of, obviously, losing more troops to attrition in the winter. Looks like the Templars are losing over here, a bit. So, I got kind of sidetracked there, excuse me. Probably leave around the end of February, or the beginning of March. And then that should land us there. I don't know. But it'll probably cost us a whole lot of money to do. 16,000. And, I can't even do that without. Okay, only 600 actually. Huh. This way we don't actually have to go ourselves, which we would if we took the Alexandria province. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, we'll leave in a couple months. All right, so I don't really want to have to waste time with landing and then doing that. So we'll declare war. We don't lose anything for doing that. And 3,200, excuse me. That's one of them within our means, and we're still actually getting positive income. So nothing to really worry about here. And I will come back when something either something else happens or we land. And this is kind of the reason we don't want to fight France. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad because this is like not even equal to one of our normal regiments from one of our main provinces. But we really can't stand up to that just in Brittany alone. So eventually it will happen. So we'll just have to kind of wait till see. What we get out of that? There's a stability event. Gives us a bunch of piety. We already have zealous, but a +3 stability is really good. But it's 100 piety instead of 40. Definitely not going to do that. I'll take the 100 piety. You could lose the stability anyway if you're taking the other one. Well, that's always a good sign. Well, that's great. He's the one actually leading our regiment, so, man. Huh. Okay, so this is Beltram. This looks like Beltram. Yeah. King Beltram. So it looks like one of his bastard sons. I don't know which one. Is no longer a bastard. So that's cool. No. We're almost there. So I'll just kind of record it as we come in. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to take this and then I'm going to take a look at Rosello. Okay. I'm going to take a look at what's going on. He's at war with a bunch of our vassals, which is okay. And then we're pretty much going to go straight into Venay here. So, assuming the county of Rosello doesn't get there first, which I'm hoping they won't. I'll just declare war on them eventually anyway, if that is the case. County of Leon's boats look like the Pope's boats, so I was confused there for a moment. Midas touched. No, we have better steward. I want to keep her around. So let's marry her off to this guy. Just to keep her around. We just married her to. Looks like they're not going to have very many kids. Anyway, we're about to land, and we still got about 15,000 troops. So we got more than enough to deal with pretty much all of the provinces here, actually. No. Yeah. In any case, I'm going to go straight into Venay. Why does he only have 6,600 guys? Oh, victory. Okay, who is this? Say, okay. Shadow. Cool. Oh, okay. Alien. He might be a sheik. Oh, okay. That's not really what we want. Anyway, this one guy wants to be the chancellor. I'm gonna say no. I'm actually gonna kick him out because he sucks. So let's keep an eye on the siege here. No. 1 gold? I think not. Yeah, we just annihilated his. Okay. You, give me this. He doesn't have the 1 gold anymore. So finally, after about, I don't know, a long time. I don't even have a sawmill here? Holy crap. Anyway, after a long time, balance our budget, as it were. we need to have territory in Brittany proper. So,